Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today, for our number talk, we are dividing fractions, 2/5 and 1/3. So I want to visualize this by drawing 2/5 not as a fraction of a whole, but a fraction of a set. So let's look at that denominator 5, and let's draw 5 rectangles. And if we want to represent 2/5, well, we are going to simply shade in 2 of those rectangles. All right, so I've got my 2/5 there. But I want to divide that by 1/3. So 2/5 is my dividend. And if we want to think about it like this, it doesn't really help us, but sometimes it's easier for us to visualize, okay, so this is my dividend and this is my divisor. So I need to divide that 1/3 into the 2/5. How do I divide the 2/5 into thirds? Well, let me change colors here. We can do that simply if we take our 2/3. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut our 2/5. I'm going to cut each of them into 1/3 pieces. Okay, and we can simply do this. We can do a little cross hatching here. So it's pretty clear. All right, so how many pieces do we have now? Because our pieces, that's going to be our numerator. Right, I got 1, 2, 3 there, and I've got 4, 5, 6 there. So I've got 6 pieces out of how many total pieces do we still have? Right, we've got 5 pieces, okay, out of the big denominator. Now, another way to visualize that is to think reciprocals. Most of us have learned that if you divide by a fraction, that's the same thing as multiplying by its reciprocal. So 1/3, the reciprocal of 1/3 is simply any number or fraction you need to multiply by that to get back to 1. So if I wanted to times something by 1/3 to get back to 1, you flip it upside down. 3/1, because that becomes 3/3, which is simply 1. Take the number, flip it upside down. That's the reciprocal. So 1/3, the reciprocal is 3. It's really 3/1, but we usually don't say 3/1, we just say 3. And then the inverse operation, you flip that from division to multiplication. Those are the same things. So I can say 2/5 divided by 1/3 is the same as 2/5 divided by its reciprocal, or multiplied by its reciprocal, 3/1, which also equals the same thing, 6/5.